This episode is brought to you by Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. You can find them on Facebook at Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA, and you can also find them on Instagram at Flow Roll BJJ. What they teach down there is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, a little bit of mixed martial arts, Jeet Kune Do, and self-defense. Okay, so you can find them at 9962 Prospect Avenue, Studio F, Santee, California. The hours that they operate at is Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and then on Saturday at 9 a.m. all the way till 11:30. So the guy running it down there is Coach Ricky Nunez. He's a good guy. He's real friendly, and he likes to have a lot of fun. And just so happens that he has fun doing jiu-jitsu and teaching self-defense and a little bit of mixed martial arts down there, Jeet Kune Do, just he loves martial arts and he loves to teach, and it just so happens that he does both. He does both right there in Santee. So go to Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA on Facebook and at Flow Roll BJJ for all your jiu-jitsu questions and if you want to check him out and all that good stuff, okay? So you can also call him at 619-415-5305. One more time, 619-415-5305. At Flow Roll BJJ on Instagram and Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA on Facebook. Thanks, Coach Ricky, for being a sponsor of the show, and thank you guys for listening. Right when I pushed the button. You couldn't have waited. You could have got...
Hey.
It's a natural bodily function.
That's when you say...
It's
that's
natural, and I want to seem natural on this
what
podcast.
the teacher says when one of the students farts. And they're like, dude, come on, get it together. But even though the teacher can't laugh and they want to, that's what they say.
It's a natural bodily function, Dominic, please.
Don't discriminate against my irritable bowel syndrome, okay?
I'd be a fucking cool teacher. I'd be like, ugh.
No, you would not. That is so wrong.
Man.
That is so wrong on so many levels to do that to a student.
But I justify it and be like, I'm just joking, dude. It's natural. Whatever. Have a laugh about it and fucking move on. You're a bully.
That is the worst. That is the worst thing.
Why?
That's
why society's so fucking soft. Everything's wrong. Everything's.
I didn't say.
That's
Come
so
on,
wrong.
you
That's so wrong.
You know for fact. Okay, what if it was you? What if you were like accidentally you were holding your because okay. Let me tell you a story.
Because
all right?
that was me with all my friends, all you guys. Like if I did something wrong, you guys would clown the shit out of me, and finally,
it ain't the same therapy session, man.
No, but I'm saying through the years, it was just like, yeah, whatever, bitch. Like fuck you, and then I'd clown back, and it would, like that's just like prolonging.
When your teacher does it though, the teacher, you know what I'm saying? When the teacher does it,
you never had a cool teacher who. Like Mr. Padoff, Mr. Padoff, like he was
that
kind of
dude,
a douchey dude.
Well, that
like,
dude
would
was
talk
still
shit to you and make you feel dumb.
Mr. Padoff was a racist. Let's just put it that way. He hated Martin Luther King. Okay, and he was so open about it too that he did not. I don't know if he didn't like it, but excuse me. You know what I mean? Like he did it and he didn't.
You pig.
Dude, I went to the side. I cocked my head over there.
Then the audience can't get the whiff of the real of this podcast.
I wouldn't want them to catch that whiff of the real podcast.
Give my keys, man.
What is wrong with you today? What stick is up your ass, man? Jesus.
Tired, man. I'm tired.
I'm tired of you. I'm tired of your shit. Oh, you hear it here. You heard it right here. It's just divorce of the podcast. You get one half of the podcast. I get the other half.
Nope. We ain't getting divorced. I ain't signing the paper. Yeah. I ain't signing the paper.
Yeah, you gonna be mine forever. Oh God.
Oh, that's
That'd be the worst. Man, that'd be the worst marriage.
I'll fucking kill you.
I kill you before I divorce you.
Psycho.
Man, but you know what? Chicks that are psycho, man. They bring some heat, son. You know what I'm saying? Like what? I don't want to talk about psycho chicks. Let's see. Okay, so back to the teacher wrong thing, right? So I have a story, and this is why I wouldn't want you for my damn cool teacher.
Okay.
So I was holding in a fart. Bad, man. It was bad. And I was doing crisscross applesauce, so my cheeks were naturally just kind of like open. So I was clenching so hard, man. I was like, ugh. Oh, God, please don't come out. It's circle time. She's telling a story, and it's quiet as hell. I'm like, oh, Lord, please.
Circle time.
So it was bungalows. So, like, it had crawl space. So whenever you walked, it made an echo. You dropped a pencil, it made an echo, man. It made a loud old thump. So I'm sitting there, circle time, story time, and I'm like, oh, please, just hold it. Come on, just make it. You know how you hold it till it goes away?
Get to the end of the story.
And I was trying to, like, hey, can I go to the bathroom? Oh, just wait. I'm like, I don't think I can, man. You know, the sweats are coming and shit. I just couldn't, like, it just accidentally came out, man. And it was just one. Luckily, it wasn't like a machine gun one or anything. It was just a loud old, it's just one of those. And even my best friend jumped because it was scary, man. Because like I said, it was a bungalow, so it kind of like it vibrated the floor. Yeah, it was boot. And I was like, and I tried to play it. I was like, what? But all eyes on Big Daddy. So I was like, shit, man. I couldn't even fake it. And I just kind of turned to everyone and was like, sorry, man. Like that was, excuse me. And of course, that my teacher.
Okay, I was a kid that moved away from him.
Yeah, yeah. But my boy stuck with me. He was like, it happens, man. And I don't remember because I was just so embarrassed. I was just like, oh man. So, the team, of
Hope
course,
you didn't like any little girls in that fucking class. Cause I would have been like,
his ass.
fucking-
No, but the teacher was like, guys, come on. She was like, dude, it happens. You know what I'm saying? I was like, thank you, man. You got my back. Thank you. So that's why I put my hands like Muay Thai fight. Thank you, Lord Jesus. So yeah, that's why I'm like, nah, man, you got to defend those kids. You got teachers have one of the most thankless jobs, man.
It's embarrassing.
It is, especially when it's
in elementary class or school, because like when you're older, it's like, oh man, you know, and then you guys get over it. But in elementary, they're ruthless, man.
See,
they're ruthless.
So another story, since you
this ain't no therapy. This ain't no therapy session.
Yeah, so this time I didn't fart. Like I seriously didn't, but like my chair made a noise. And again, we were in middle school, not elementary school. Yeah. So I'm going on to what you're saying. So like it just went. I had to laugh, and I was like, dude, if someone noticed, I'm just gonna be like, it was a chair. But if you want to believe it's me, it's fine. So I had to go that route. But like the girl next to me, she was just a cool chick. Like we had nothing, like we didn't find each other attractive. I mean, I don't know. She may have found me attractive, but
how old are you?
I don't even remember. I think it was like 7th grade or 8th grade. She goes, "Did you toot?" And I go, "No, it's the chair." And I tried to make it toot again. She goes, "That's all good." That's all she did.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's all she did. She was just like, "Yeah, whatever." And you know, we didn't smell anything, so she knew. And I was like, "Oh no, wait, just wait." And I made it do it again. She goes, "All right," and that was the end of it. But she didn't. She wasn't like, or anything like that. She was like, "You just toot," like super under her breath.
Did you ever have one of those girls? You ever seen those like?
Yeah, you.
You ever seen? Man, fuck you. Ugh. Never get nothing.
You can never do nothing.
But one of those girls that are just like obnoxious, and she's just like, you ever seen Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I read the books.
Oh, well, that the loud one, the one that always hated on the main character.
Yeah.
Well, I've always had one of those in my class. Like, she didn't care who you are. She just talked very loud and always had to like say something bad.
Yeah,
about somebody.
there's always there's a lot of those chicks at Morris High School. A lot of those.
Yeah, man.
But I went to school. I had a class with one. It was science class. She was very open about smoking crystal. Like she was just super open about it. I didn't get it because she was fat.
And what grade?
This was like my senior year.
Oh,
Junior year. I think almost probably was junior year.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the street soon. That's what I was told.
If she's not there, dead. But
no, at that time.
Oh yeah.
School, I would have been like, you're gonna be on the street.
Yeah.
Soon. Fuck that.
So yeah, she was open about smoking. I mean, who knows? I mean, you know, in high school, you're trying to impress everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
So it could have been 100% of a lie. But there was a little bit of truth to it because there was another girl that did it with her. She's like, go ask her. We did it. And I'm like, it kind of came up in passing. Like, I just didn't go up to the other chick and be like,
did you do meth?
Crystal? Yeah. So I was just like, all right. But then, like, back in the she was like, oh, yeah, it feels so good when you do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so that was like that confirmation about this other chick did it. So it was either 100 miles an hour or 0 miles an hour. It was just like, dude, I'm just so tired. I'm just, I ain't going to do shit. I'm going to pass out. Or she would laugh out of nowhere. Like super crazy. And I'm like, you okay? Good now, Dominic? And she would like pinch me and scratch me and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I would be like, hey, man, chill out. Like, and I wasn't one of those.
We get you, Dominic.
Yeah, she would be like that and shit. And I'm like, what are you doing? Stop. Like, you need to stop.
Man, and that just brings me up like.
But the point was, yes, she was the loud, obnoxious one. So if I did anything, Dominic, I'm like, calm down. I'm getting a pencil. Relax. But that was why she was obnoxious. And shit.
Yeah, like that brings me to like those like kids in school. They're a little bit more twisted than you think. You know,
How so?
like, no, you got a kid in high school. Like, you're supposed to be like, fuck, I can't do no drugs, drug free.
Right.
You know, there's kids that smoke weed and whatever, but crystal fucking meth.
Yeah.
That's like you jumped ahead a couple spaces.
Dude, you didn't go to the party where someone finally brought some weed.
Yeah,
Weed was
I'm
rampant
like,
around.
I got this joint. I found
Yeah.
this joint. She's like, have you ever tried crystal? Like,
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? That is just hard ass paint, man.
Yeah,
What the
like,
fuck?
what
You
the
smoking that
hell?
shit? But yeah, it was an eye opener for sure because as far as my maturity level,
Yeah.
and just I couldn't really figure it out because after you guys left high school, I really didn't do anything besides stay in the computer lab. You know what I mean? That was about it. And especially going like back to like when I'd party with you guys too. Like we were partying with college people when I was 17.
Yeah.
But then like I got invited to like a few house parties, but I'm like, I ain't going to no damn house party. And I finally went to one because of a girl I liked, and I was like, okay, everyone is sitting down and there's a DJ.
What the fuck?
I was like, where's the alcohol? And I'd ask them like, hey, where's the beer or something like that. They're like, yo, we got some MD 2020. We got like one bottle though. It's like,
Yeah, everybody just can take one sip.
yeah, I was like, forget it. I'll just be sober here. And, like, I was the only non-black person there. Which so I was just sitting there, and it was for a girl I liked. I was just like, we talk and talk. I'm like, hey, but this is true. I was like, hey, my ride's actually gonna leave. I'm gonna cut out with them because there was nobody there that was gonna take me all the way home. So I was like, yeah. So that happened, and I was just like, thank God I never went to house parties, at least as far as high school went, because I'm like, this sucks, and whatever. But the maturity level that I was at was so below where everybody else's was. Even in senior year, I was like, okay.
Like I was just bringing that up because there was this one kid, Asian gangster. Like he was like supposedly some type of Crip dude.
Yeah.
He was just super like Filipino.
Yeah.
And he had that hard accent too.
Right.
And he was like, one day I was like, we were in class, he was sitting next to me or whatever, and he was talking to other kids, but then he like, focused his attention on me, and he was just talking. And he was like, hey man, have you ever stabbed somebody? I'm like, the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, it's crazy. And then he was like showing me, he was like, man, when you like pierce the skin, it makes like a sound. And he was like, because this one time I stabbed this dude, because he was like a juvenile delinquent type dude.
Yeah.
The school police was on him and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like telling me about this, and I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm gonna go
Sit
over there,
Yeah.
and maybe do some work. I don't know. Like I just got as far as I can away from that fool because I was like, you can fight your own battles and you can get down with somebody, but this dude was like twisted. I was like, man,
Right.
he'll fucking like slit my throat right now.
Yeah.
And
Just did not give a shit.
But it's crazy because I think about it now, and I'm like, man, like what I know now, my mentality now. If I would have knew that, I would have been like, we need to get him out of the school.
Yeah,
He's a
like,
danger to everybody.
dude, you need to-
But back then it was just like, I'm just gonna get away from him. But
yeah, public schools.
what did he
though.
fucking
It's like,
do?
what are you gonna do?
What did he do after I fucking walked away
man.
from him? Like,
Who knows? But yeah, the crystal meth chick.
crystal meth.
Yeah, it was. And again, hindsight 2020. I don't think I even still I'd be like, hey, that's kind of your business, man. And she is not hurting anyone, so hey, enjoy your shit, stay home or whatever, But, whew, like, what took her that way?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, because
Well, I mean,
again, the house parties are like, yeah, I got some weed. Like, we got a couple joints there, maybe. And it's like, okay, you get high. It's like that's it. You dumb out for a second, and you're fine. But I've never done crystal, so I don't know what happens. But I'm just saying, like, the aftermath can't be good, right?
Nah.
I mean, it's just, oh my god. Even as an adult, I wouldn't want to do that. Like, no, I'm good.
It worries me because our daughters are getting older.
Yeah.
They're still in elementary, but next it's middle school, and then middle school. I mean, depending on your district, junior high, or then high school, and it's like, man, there's gonna be kids around our kids that are like that. And it's like, man, like I hope like I'm getting to Lavelle like, hey,
yeah,
you can have friends, and let them do their thing, but don't. Let them be like, hey, you're a pussy for not doing this, or you're whack for not doing this. Man, that fucking makes me nervous. Because I was around kids like that. Yeah. I was around kids that,
we still around people like that.
Yeah, exactly.
We always joke about that Bill Burr, that little skit or that whatchamacallit, where it's like, did you bring a sweater, you fag?
What are you, a fag?
Yeah, I mean, but it's, and he, the point of his bit was that's why guys die earlier, because we just give each other so much shit up front just for bringing a jacket or an umbrella or something.
He was like, and then you order pancakes with bananas and you fucking croak over. Or
he's like, you take that banana and shove it up your ass. And, it's like, dude, but guys give each other so much shit because of peer pressure and stuff. But again, luckily for me, I was so immature that I didn't even, like, it never registered. It never registered to, and plus, honestly, I think I probably would have smoked and drank a lot earlier but my parents never let me go to house parties or anything like that. So I went to dance practice at someone's house, but then I'd had to be back home at a certain time. So like I never got a true opportunity to indulge. You know what I mean? I was like, and thank God I didn't.
That explains a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Because first off, my dad worked at the high school, so it was like, definitely wasn't happening. Anything, dude, I farted wrong. My dad was like, in my
blew
class.
Up the class, son.
Yeah, I was like, oh man. So like, he got all the grades early, so I couldn't even, you know what I mean? So it was just like, there was no point. But again, I think.
Did you ever try to change your grades? Like as a kid?
What the fuck for? My dad was there. Oh, but I do have this one. I guess I'll say it. It's over now. We're out of high school. But I got progress reports left and right. I was just like not the greatest student. So at the time, back in our day, there was this. I mean, you still use it, but it was that one type of paper. There was a yellow one behind it, and then a white one in front of it. So whatever you wrote on the white one, it
Yeah, that carbon copy.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So all I did, I asked my dad for a signature.
I know that because I had many of those.
Yeah. So I asked my dad for the signature, and he gave me a signature on a piece of paper, and all I would do was I trace his name on that, and then that's how I got away with. I only did it once. So.
Me and a couple of friends, who shall not be named, who's been on the show before. Keep you guessing.
His name rhymes with Itchard Banyes.
Banyes. But we straight like scanned our fucking report card. Fucking
wow.
Did that, did the whole changing the grades and then gave it to our parents.
Yeah.
Everybody was scot-free except me. Because they sent, just like your dad.
Yeah.
He sent my dad something like early and fucking he whooped my ass.
Oh, wait. So you changed your grades.
Yeah. I changed
and you gave it to him and he knew?
And I gave it to him.
Uh-huh.
But he got like a mailed-in copy.
Oh.
Yeah, a mailed-in copy. I don't know why. I was like, my sisters didn't get that shit. But yeah, he got a mailed-in copy, and like the following morning, like I woke up to him beating my ass. like for real, dude. I was like, oh shit. I was like sleeping, and it was probably a night out with you guys or something. And I Yeah, next thing you know, I'm like, I'm like, holy shit, trying to block where it's coming from. And you know you got sleep in your eye. You're like trying to, like, oh shit, it's too bright, I can't see. But he started beating my ass. He was like, you think I'm stupid? You think I'm fucking stupid? I'm like,
Ain't nobody call you stupid.
No. I didn't say that.
Who
But
told
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Who told you? Like, I didn't say that.
Yeah, he was like, you gonna give me this shit? And then I got the real, like, you think I'm fucking, so I was like, oh, fuck, man.
Oh, dude,
Shit.
what, Mike? What had happened was, so it started long before
Yeah,
you and
dude.
I started really hanging out.
Came out the womb, I was like, ooh, oh
Oh,
shit, my head
my
ain't.
bad.
I'm turned the wrong way.
Yeah,
God.
see, your dad. You think I'm stupid? Oh, that sucks so bad for you, man. Woke up with an ass. Like, that happened to me. That happened to me once, and you know, kids just do dumb things.
Dumb shit.
And sometimes the things aren't necessarily dumb. It's just like, what was that about? Like, what? Okay. So one day I found a razor. Like, I've never had a single-edged razor before. Like, I've never seen one. So I mean, I would never pick it up even as an adult now. But, like, as a kid, I was like, whoa, what is this? Like, it's a razor. Oh, that's so crazy. And it had this, like, cardboard wrap around it. It was just, it was so weird. I thought it was cool. And that was the end of it. That is the end of my thought process as an 8th grader. Okay. My mom, being the wonderful woman she is, I kept it in my wallet. Now, I wasn't cutting up coke. I wasn't cutting myself. I wasn't cutting
other
anything.
people.
The only thing, apparently, since the beginning of this podcast, I've been cutting is goddamn cheese, okay? So I
man,
had
you're
it
an idiot.
for none other than to have it. That was it. That's the end of my thought process. So my mom wakes me up hard as hell. Wake up. And I was like, what happened? Come here. Go to the living room. I was like, what's going on? And no, I'm like dead sleep. I went from sleep to like awake kind of. So my mom was like, just fucking threw a left hook.
Mama was sleeping.
Open hand. She went boss rooting on me, and she opened her hand and went, wow. What the fuck? I found this in your wallet. And at the time, I was like, so? I didn't say it, but I was like, again, my thought process was I only had it because I had it. That was it. It wasn't for anything. I didn't even know what a razor was for. I wasn't shaving or anything at the time. So I'm just, what is this for? I don't know. Wham! Do you think I'm stupid? Okay, it's a razor. Wham! This went on for I don't know how fucking long until like I was like, Mom, I found it. I picked it up. I put it in my wallet. That's the end of it. And then just, just for, all right, if I ever see, bam, she didn't even finish her sentence. You know what I'm saying? If I ever, kabam, see it again, kabam. I was just like, oh my God.
Funny.
Right across the face. It wasn't upside the head.
I didn't
right on the kisser.
I didn't get fucked up for it, but I was cleaning. Me and my pops and my stepmom, we moved into this pad, and I'm cleaning it because it's my first own room, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm putting shit up, whatever. And I had this like kind of ledge kind of thing over my closet where I can store stuff up there, and I was cleaning it out, and there was like a crystal pipe, and I was like, what the fuck, like a meth pipe.
Oh, but it wasn't yours.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
We just moved in.
Oh, you
I'm cleaning
just
it out.
moved in.
Yeah, but I meant to throw it away, but I just like left it on the side, cleaned up the room or whatever.
And how old are you when this happened?
Dude, I was like 17.
Oh, okay, then that's a little different, but okay.
No, but he like comes into my room or whatever to get something, and he notices, and he fucking he's like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck? And I'm like, it's a fucking, I was like, I don't know. I fucking found it when I was cleaning my room. And he's just going off. And I'm like, Dad, like, I don't do that. And he was like, nah, because I find these empty pencils or pens, throughout the house. And I'm like, oh, that's because I clean my weed pipe. Not fucking, like.
I don't do that drug because I do another drug, Dad. I got morals and standards here, sir.
Excuse me.
Excuse-
Judge me. No, but, because we were open, with that. But it was like, nah, like he thought I was like doing coke, smoking meth. And I'm man, what the hell? Like, just, what if you found that shit?
Oh, man.
Would you think of it logically? Okay, maybe you just picked it up. Maybe, man. You'd be like,
man. Yeah, I don't know.
grab him by the collar, like, The hell are you doing?
Hell yeah, I'd guillotine him first
Yeah.
off. I'd fucking jump on him and just start until like they had, like torture him almost to right where they start to see the gray tunnel. I found this shit up in your goddamn. Put it in front of their face. Yeah, they'd be like, "It's not mine," and then that's when you know they're telling the truth. They'd be like, because they say, "Oh, I'm sorry," then you're going out. I don't know. I really don't know.
But yeah, man.
Dude, but that oh my god, that is one of the fucking funniest stories. Man, no, I found a bunch of empty pins and shit like that. Well, because I cleaned my weed pipe.
Clean my weed
How
pipe.
you clean it out?
Not
You
my
have-
meth pipe.
How you do it?
That ain't my meth pipe.
That is. I don't do drugs.
But yeah, man.
Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. But yeah, oh dude, that is hilarious. No, I use that to clean my weed. That is so fucking funny. But yeah, no, I was actually thinking about that story the other day about my mom just going ham on me. And you
For a
know,
razor.
dude, it was and like again, like it helped me as a parent.
And it even had the brown wrap.
Yeah, it was just cardboard around it, and then I'm, so I don't hurt myself. And first off, I don't even know what I was doing with a wallet. I
You
had
had
no
to keep your
had
school
no-
ID somewhere.
I never used that fucking thing. What the fuck am I gonna do? So I had a wallet.
That's
That was
true.
dumb. And then yeah, so it was but it helped me with my parenting because I ask my kids all the time, like, "What are you thinking? What are you doing? That was the dumbest thing you could ever do. What are you do? What are you gonna do that?" And it reminded me.
Oh my God, we're
Of
turning
that
into our
time.
fucking parents.
I know. Well, this
that
is where
sounded
I'm
like an argument between me and my dad
Yeah.
back in the day.
Well, here's the thing. It helps with is sometimes they just do it.
Just to do it because they're
Like you and I
thinking stupidly.
you and I have thrown things and broke it like on purpose, whether it be as an adult or come in, as an adult or as a kid. No, go away. So we just did dumb things. So you and I both know what breaking glass is like because we've done it on accident and maybe on purpose. Okay, now. It doesn't make us want to break glass anymore, but since having an experience of breaking a vase or a plate or something just to do it for fun,
Yeah, dude.
you're like, okay, I know what happens, and you have to clean it up. So we know the consequences of our actions. But as kids, when you bring home a razor in your wallet and you don't think anything of it, you don't think there's any kind of consequence because it was a true innocent act, and you go, well, it was nothing, And so when they do dumb things, it's purely out of ignorance and bliss, or call it inexperience. They just go,
Yeah.
I just did it because I wanted to do it. I wanted to see what's going on. And it's like when you chalk it up to that and you break it down, you're like, you can't get mad at it. I mean, that was a dumb
you
thing
get mad.
you did.
You'd be like,
Yeah,
man,
you
why
get
you got to
mad.
do that?
Yeah.
Come at it from like a more calm perspective versus just
Just a
what
more
the fuck?
educated. Just educated.
educated, yeah.
Because even like, well, let's just say your dad, he knew you smoked weed, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, or should we put that out there? Oh, okay. So I'll take that part out. But yeah, your dad knew you smoked weed, and it's like once it's out there, it's just kind of like, okay. Now I'm not gonna say, if my kids start shooting up her arm and I'll be like, well, if I know you do it, no.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I know. I'm contradicting myself because I'm like, hey, as long as you keep it over there and don't hurt nobody, That's. But I've always said this on the show. If you fuck with my wallet, you fuck with my family. That's where we have a problem. Other than that, I really don't care. And that's my family. That's my baby. If she does that to herself, then we have a problem. So I mean, I'm not gonna be cool with it or anything like that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm
No,
saying? Like
yeah.
it's if you
but
come
you
at
can't.
it.
You can't. What do you call that? You can't like
Shelter them.
shelter it.
Yeah.
You can't like cover them and protect them forever. They're
Right.
gonna go out. That's why you just gotta give them some leeway, and hopefully they go the path that you taught them.
Right.
But it's like if they do make a mistake, don't. Because there's a lot of people that like kids, they let their kids make their mistake, and they're like, "Oh, it's okay, you'll do it again," and they make a mistake, and
Yeah.
then they, and it's a back and forth thing. Like you're constantly catering to that shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you're fucking going the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like, get your ass, on the right track.
Yeah.
Like,
Stop
what the
turning
fuck?
left.
You know?
Clearly
Yeah.
that didn't work.
Yeah,
Let's try going. right.
and get them on the right track that way. But
And you know what though? Like if it's not properly corrected, and if it's not like, if you don't nip it in the bud, guess what? translate all the way into their adulthood.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that's how you get, you go down that path of like, that chick is so fucking hot, or that guy is so dreamy, or whatever they say nowadays.
Yeah.
What do you say when you see a hot guy?
What a bitch.
Oh, okay. But no, when they see like that guy or that girl that is just smoking, okay, and but they're assholes and they treat them like shit, but they stay with them forever. It's just like, trust me, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Mike was there. We've been there, but since we've learned, we go, look, those type of chicks or dudes, it's fun for a couple times. Other than that, I got nothing else for you. And okay, so back to school, and there was this one girl. I told you the story kind of, but I was a senior. She was a freshman. She was a very attractive woman. All the curves in the right places. Well, I happened to turn 18 the beginning of the year. My birthday is in September. So school started in September. A couple weeks later, bam, 18. So I was like, legally, I couldn't touch these girls if I wanted to. And I mean, of course, I think there's like, if she's 17, something like that, like if she's 17 and consenting, like I can. But man, I was smart enough and to go, I'm not touching anybody, even if the opportunity presented itself. There's just no fucking way.
Yeah.
And again, with the maturity level, I was still very immature and stuff. But clearly this freshman was very mature, and she just kept saying, when are we going to ditch class together? And we didn't even have any classes. She just saw me in the hallway because that was the majority of my senior year. I just had on a permanent hall pass that I made myself. Because I had like 4 computer classes.
I got to go to the computer lab.
Yeah, and then because like all the teachers liked me because I fixed their computers and stuff, so it was no big deal. I just walked around at will, and so she'd always see me in the hallway. So when are we gonna go? We're gonna go behind the bungalow. And I'm like, girl,
I got you.
You lucky I gotta go run an errand because I'm nothing.
I'll be all
up
nothing.
in. I'm gonna be all up in, But I was like, I don't want nothing to do with her. I want nothing to do with her because you know why? Because I'm 18. My dick is hard as a rock right now. You can fucking chop down a tree, man, okay? And it's you know what I'm saying? Like, you could just go through anything right now. But I know I'd be dumb and just blow a load in her. It's just like, you know what I mean? So even at that young, I was like, I want nothing to do with that chick. Nothing. Not once. You know what I mean? And so that translated a little bit towards the adulthood, but that's, I did that like one time, and I was like, okay, I'm never going to do that again. And I never did. So... You know what I'm saying? Like, you just go down your path, but those, and I blame a lot of parents too. And thank goodness that I had extremely strict parents because I couldn't go no house parties. I couldn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But until like I can go in the neighborhood, but
that also scares me of not letting. I'm not going to say that. Oh yeah, there's a house party at fucking 12 midnight. Yeah, you can go. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like. But I don't want to be that dad that's like, no, you cannot. You're forbidden to go,
See, that's my parents.
Like, like, I'm surprised you didn't. I mean, you did stray a little bit, but I mean, you.
I didn't wild out.
Yeah, you didn't wild out. And most kids that are like sheltered like that are like, I love alcohol. I'm gonna fucking drink every fucking night. And then next thing, they're like, oh my God. And it's like. And then they do it over and over and over, and they just get
very repetitive.
They fall into that wormhole, and it's like, dude, I don't want to be like that sheltered parent. That's like,
but I mean, I think we're educated enough and open enough. And that was the thing. As long as you're open, like I said, I think communication is so just important in any type of relationship. It's just like I tell my wife, like I have Tourette's when it comes to telling the truth to my wife. I just tell her, and I'm like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? Like, she may be mad, she'll get over it, you know what I mean, or I'll change, and you know what I mean, I'll change for the better to not make her upset for whatever it is I did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to Vegas a few times and I've upset her with me just telling her the truth, and again being like, it wasn't a big deal, like it really wasn't, and she took it a different way. So now the last few times I've been to Vegas, it's just like, listen, I'm going to go gamble. That's all you get from me. Like, if you want to join me in gambling, and I'll join you in your whatever activities that you plan, like a bachelor party or something like that. But believe me, I'm going to be in the corner on my phone, or you know what I mean. Like I'll just be that kind of bland guy. But if you want to go gamble and stuff like that, oh, I love gambling and having fun that way. But you know, you learn from your mistakes and you just don't do it again. But again, I was more towards the adulthood than I was anything else. So.
Yeah,
But who knew? Even if my parents gave me a little bit of leeway, oh man, I think I'd
wild out.
probably.
And sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes
Right.
it happens to where the parents do give that full on, like, go ahead. Like,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and then you're just like, I have
I could-
no strings?
Like yeah,
What? And then that's when you go
yeah.
down
So,
that.
but
yeah.
you know, it's kind of and that could work two ways too. Like where you do the Rapunzel thing, like you finally get out of the tower and you're like, this is grass. Oh my god! Oh my god! This is grass, and then you want to go back up to the tower.
Verbatim.
Yeah, you want to go back up to the tower. You're like, no, I don't want to. You know what I mean? And that's sometimes I'm assuming that's what parents kind of do. They'll be like, all right, go ahead, do what you got to do, and you start trying to do what you got to do, and then you come
And it
right back.
scares you so much that
Right.
you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's grass.
Yeah, man.
So
that's
I mean, I'm slowly starting to let the leash go a little bit with the kids. I let them go to their friend's house now and stuff like that because I remember at that age, I had a good friend of mine. He lived literally across the street, and he was either at my house all the time or I was at his. Like it was just a good relationship, and you know, my parents basically took him in, and you know, he's been a friend of mine for like 25 plus years. So, and that's what, like, our neighbors, you know, they have girls almost the same age as mine, and I'll watch them run to their house, and that's as much as assistance as they get. But even then, I'm like, I want us to hold hands and walk over there and knock on the door. You know what I mean? But that's taking their childhood away because of my insecurities and my own experiences. So I'm like, they need to develop their own kind of fear, because we are teaching them a lot about stranger danger and stuff like that. I'm educating my kids so much where my youngest daughter, she gets scared now every time I say that. She's like, nope. She turns into a hermit and she just doesn't leave our side. But that's a good thing because it's real. It will, or it could happen. Yeah. You're welcome, baby. You are welcome. Yeah. It's the voice. When I lean in a little bit and I dip my bedroom voice on. I'm a wax it.
Yes.
But yeah, just be open and educated about open both ways. It has to go both ways, though. You know what I mean? You can't just be open, you know, with your kids and tell them all like that. You have to receive it as well. If they say, "Dad, I have a razor in my wallet," I don't know what I'm doing with it.
Dad.
Yeah, I'm like,
I took the insides of the pens
to
clean my
butt.
piece.
You know what I'm saying? Clean my butt. That's there's a washcloth on. But yeah, I think.
But I mean,
But they can find shit online too. They can just find a lot of shit online, and that's where I think I strive beyond the other parents, because it's like I openly admit I don't know. I really don't. Yeah. Let's be educated together. This is a good education. This is a good time for bonding.
See,
and all
that's
that
where
stuff.
me and you are the same, because like I same thing. They ask me a question I don't know. I'm like, all right, let's Google it.
Yeah,
yeah. Get your phone or get your tablet or whatever, and let's check it out. And it helps. It works. Because then I show her, because a lot of the first links are like ads.
Right. Yeah.
You know, and then I show her that, like skip a couple and then start clicking on them, because yeah, most of the top ones are just ads and it just takes you, somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like educate yourself, man.
That's true too. When you educate yourself, and it's here. Okay, so here's one of the things that, as a parent, I would never do this for myself because I don't really care about myself that much. But for my kid, she wanted to do guitar lessons, and I forgot who, one of my friends or my in-laws or something like that, bought her a straight up guitar. And it's a plastic one, but it plays like a normal guitar. There's nothing different other than it's really small, 6 strings or 5, whatever strings. So she's like, Daddy, can you help me? Daddy, can you help me? I'm like, honey, I don't play the guitar. I really don't know. And I was like, oh, what we can do is look up a YouTube video and we'll learn together. But I'm like, if she has a question, I'll be like, let me rewind it and try to find the answer. So I go, okay, let me start teaching myself then. I have to, because I have to in order to relate, because, Richard Dueñez of the Par Bar podcast, he tuned the guitar. He was playing it with her, and he was, showing her a thing or two. And I was like, that is so cool. I think that's one of the coolest things you could do with your kids. Any kids, anyone. But I was like, I can't do that. And I didn't feel good about that. So if she had a question, I felt obligated to help her find the answer in any which way, shape, or form. Yeah. And I thought to myself, the best way to do it is to teach myself guitar and go to YouTube, because I'm poor and I cannot afford guitar lessons, because if I could, she's going, not me. So I just went on YouTube and started doing my thing. Gave up. But I tried. I'm going to do it again, though, because she's asking again.
So. You know how I got a guitar or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, I started, but, again, life happens, and I just, like, when I get home, I look at it, I'm like, I so want to play you. I want to try, but I'm tired.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I want to, like, pick up guitar again.
Yeah.
You just made me think of that shit.
I think the one instrument that's always stuck out, with two, actually, was always the violin and the piano.
To you?
To me.
Like that you would want to play?
Oh, I would love to play the two. Because, I don't know, maybe it's different. Like, everybody plays the guitar. Everybody plays the ukulele that I'm around.
Yeah.
All string instruments and stuff. But, like, when I was like, dude, the piano would just be so cool to learn. It's just, I don't have to carry it around, so I'm never expected to play. Because remember, our friends used to fucking just carry their guitar everywhere. I was just like, oh, man, hey, you play guitar?
I made a song. Here we go.
No, man. You know what I mean? So it's really weird. But, yeah, piano and violin. Violin is just always cool.
Yeah. I like violin. Yeah.
It's a unique sound.
My 3 sisters play violin. Yeah.
Damn, what?
Yeah, two of them. Well, one of them is an orchestra. I'm not sure if the middle one. I don't know if she made it to orchestra, but they're pretty good.
Yeah, good for them, man. Yeah, it teaches you some pretty cool things, if I'm not mistaken. Because I know video games, it's proven that gamers have a faster reaction,
faster hand-eye coordination,
right, than normal people. And I'm sure like something has tapped into their brain that stimulates whatever it is to maybe like me and you. Yeah. You know what I mean? It activates that something. So there's always
awesomeness that me and you have. Yep.
I don't think anybody can tap into that, baby. I don't
gotta
think
be like a Super Saiyan or something.
You know what? I think you're right. You on something, Mike. But yeah, dude. Speaking of all that kind of jazz, Super Saiyan and out and all that stuff, what do you think of hentai? I'm kidding.
It's fucking weird.
It's weird though. People bring pillows and stuff like that. It's like, what are you doing? There's Snatch out there. Yeah. Just go get it. Go online dating. It's okay.
Hentai. I don't know that like.
So for those that don't know what hentai
is Japanese
anime,
cartoon.
Yeah, Japanese anime porn.
Like, and it's like you can watch real porn, or you can watch some cartoon weird twisted shit.
It's what you're into. You know, it's just
crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's
like
weird.
Because I've seen some where like. It's just fucking weird.
Hold on. Me and you, I mean, we're both taken. We're spoken for, okay?
Yeah.
But not that long ago, if you saw a hot-ass chick, just smoking hot chick at Comic-Con, and you was like, hey, yeah, and you were like, I'm going to eat that butt, and she's like, yeah, okay, that's fine with me. And she was like, but I can only get off if I do this certain thing, okay? Now I'm going to throw them at you. All right, Mike? I'm going to throw them at you. And you're either going to say, yes, I could or would, or no, okay? So this is new. I mean, I just came off the top of my head. But as me and you were young and single and all that stuff. Okay? All right, you see this hot chick. Super hot. She's into Mike, what had happened was Marrera. She wants what you offer, baby. Yeah. She's like, but the only thing, this is how I get down. Okay? Furries. If she just had a little flap that, you know what I'm saying, or even a slit in the she's like, you gotta be
100%
the Pocahontas, the Pocahontas raccoon. That's the only way. You have to dress up like him, and I gotta dress up like the fox.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I know you ain't gonna lie. Of course not. not. Of course you're not. Of course you're gonna do your thing. You're gonna do your furry thing because you know what she looks like underneath, and you're gonna get your rocks off.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Okay. How about so?
All right.
So okay. What if
Okay.
this smoking hot chick was
Smoking
like
hot chick.
smoking hot chick, and she's like, I only get down if there's another dude in the room. Like, he doesn't have to participate, but he has to be in the room. Like, I need to make eye contact with somebody else.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's gonna have to be.
Okay, that's fair.
No,
because
I'm
okay.
like, the fuck you looking at, man?
Yeah.
You try going this hard. Like,
Trying to impress. Okay.
Shit.
How about if
But then again,
Okay.
like the weird me would
Yeah.
have been like, fuck yeah. I'd be like,
right? See, but
sitting
we're
over there.
yeah. See,
and I'm
we're
getting
young.
it. I'm
See, when
getting
you're
it.
young and just ready to stick it in any warm thing, you don't really give a shit about that.
Yeah.
I said furry, you were just like, it ain't even a big deal to me. You know what I mean?
could
But
just comb it to the
you know what I'm
side.
saying? Okay, how about this one? Latex. Like
What
that. You know what latex? Like where they paint it on you, it's paint and it hardens up into like clothing.
Like a
Like a gimp thing. And they
like a
zip
full
your
body
mouth. Yeah.
speedo.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
No, it's not a Speedo. It's
Like a
latex.
dominatrix?
Yeah. She was
Huh.
like, Mike, I'm digging you. I want you to eat my butt. I want you to do this. And you're going to get down. We're going to get down. It's for
She
sure.
wants me to wear that. Shit.
Yeah, she wants you. And she going to wear it maybe. I don't know. But she's like, you're going to put on this mask and I'm going to paint you. Everything but your junk. I'm going to need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so would you, could you?
Let's see. I don't.
You have the gimp mask. You got the latex on. And your hands, everything's covered. Head to toe, toe to head. It shows
As long as
so
I'm not chained up, fuck yeah. Might as well.
Oh, so the chain thing messes you
Yeah,
up.
the whole dominatrix shit. Nah, I'm like, fuck that submission and submit shit. Like, fuck 50
We do-
Shades of Grey.
we've
That is
tried
that
jujitsu.
bullshit.
Man, that stupid movie, man.
Yeah,
Let me tell you,
fucking
or that
dumbass
stupid book.
movie.
Let me tell you about that damn
Darker.
book, man.
What's darker? What's gray? What's gray about? Like, I know.
I don't know, but I'm just saying. No, I'm with you, man. And fuck that book and that
fuck
movie,
that
man.
stupid shit.
Make all women buy some nasty old stuff that ain't no
Yeah.
man want to do. I mean, you could. I mean, if you're into that, hey, I ain't a judge, but
Yeah, I don't judge you, but
Yeah.
I ain't into that shit. And you know, like
oh man,
if you ain't putting it down to where your girl automatically submits to
Yeah.
that dick, then
some dude. But you hear it all the time. Guys love that stuff. Like,
guys
And,
love that
well,
shit.
yeah, because maybe they're like powerful CEO. And this is like the stereotypical,
Oh
like
yeah,
what I heard
like
on
the whole
other podcasts.
like dominance,
Right,
Like,
like they're like super powerful CEOs, or they have just a shitload of money, and they make people do whatever they want to do, but they want to feel submissive. They want to feel submissive, so they go to
They do?
Yeah, the powerful CEO guys or women, and they go to those
you're talking about-
dominatrixes.
Nah, man, like you fucking hit me with that shit. You hit me with
Yeah,
that
like
shit. It's war.
Yeah,
It's on. You gonna
yeah,
get
see,
one
you
back.
And I are like, yeah. See, we
Fuck that.
Yeah, you get hit, and it triggers something else. They don't get me hard, man. It gets me. I
Well,
think
dude,
it does.
Like I told you. I think it was on another podcast or where
well, you
like
got to tell me now.
where it was the chick was like uppercutting. It was like on a meme or something.
Oh, yeah, no.
And she was
I know what
uppercutting.
you're talking about. It was like a porn clip or something
Yeah,
like
and
that.
this girl was like giving blowies, and after she was giving blows to the freaking
Uppercut,
like
like-
uppercut, full on like
Yeah.
jabs to his ball sack.
I was like,
on the ejaculation.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
How is that even? I'd slap you so hard.
right. It's like,
Get
dude,
the hell
what
off
are you
me.
doing? That's the total opposite of what I want.
Dude, like what the?
But dude, well,
And
people
people
are
are
just
into
weird.
that.
People are just into it. And it's
damn
like, okay, all
You
right.
fucking weirdos out there, you stay away. Stop making pornos. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. That is. Those are interesting concepts.
Yeah, we brought it.
Yeah, we brought-
we're on that verge of awkwardness. So I don't know. You want to?
Let's just keep it silent for about a minute. Just, we're still here.
We heard everything you said.
Think about the uppercuts.
But yeah,
Go ahead, man. Yeah, do what you got to do, son. Let's just get out of here.
Gay.
Yeah.
What are you? A
I'm just
fag?
saying. What are you, a pig? So
Anyway.
Mike don't like the entire. He's down with the ladies. He's down with the furries, but you don't bring no handcuffs because that ain't happening.
Hell no.
No, you ain't going 50 Shades on Mike Marrera.
Fuck that.
No, I don't blame.
Oh, 50 Shades your eye. You know what I'm saying?
I'll black and blue your shit real quick. Because I don't like that either. I'm not in. I'm cool with the. What would you rather do? Be bondaged up or uppercuts to the balls?
See how that's like the same shit.
I'm just joking. Don't
It's
answer
the
that.
only way you gonna uppercut my balls is if you bondage my ass up.
I'll catch you in a triangle real quick. Trust me, man. My triangles are legit. No, I'm just kidding. They're not.
You just imagine that going wrong, like the porno, like the edit, like when she first did that, like the dude, and he just, what the fuck are you doing?
Getting weird, man.
All right, man. Anyways, if you want to be weird, hit us up on mod4up@gmail.com. Hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Listen to us on iTunes, YouTube, and SoundCloud. And yeah. Oh my God.
I'm not even gonna say our sponsor's name according to that because he knows how to throw a good uppercut. Okay? So if you need to throw a worthy uppercut, someone's balls. I'm just kidding. mod4up@gmail.com. Anywhere that's a somewhere you can find us.
Yes.
Yeah. You ain't finding us being bonded, but you can find us on social media.
Oh my God.
I can't think of. All right, Mike. Anything else? Please say no.
No.
All right, man. Us furry lovers will catch you cats later.
Peace out.
Hey everybody, thanks for listening to the show. Once again, I'd just like to remind you guys that this episode was brought to you by Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Go to Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA on Facebook and at Flow Roll BJJ on Instagram. You can find them at 9962 Prospect Avenue, Santee, or Studio F, Santee, California. You can also give them a call at 619-415-5305. One more time. 619-415-5305. You can hit him up on Facebook, hit him on Instagram. He's a good dude, Coach Ricky Nunez, and you won't be disappointed, that's for sure. If you go to Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA on Facebook and check them out at Flow Roll BJJ on Instagram, okay? For all your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu questions and needs, if you want to just try it, you want to meet new people, get out, get a little bit of confidence, learn some self-defense and stuff, this is the place to be. I guarantee you're going to have fun, and it'll be extremely educational for you guys. So thank you for listening to the show. Thank you, Flow Roll Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, for the sponsorship and the love, and I'll catch you cats later.